Third phase, 1858–1909. Queen Victoria Proclamation 1858, Government of India Act. Noted constitutional analyst D.D. Isu stated that the history of the Indian Constitution began with this act. The Government of India Act 1858 was introduced following the Sepoy Mutiny of 1857. This act abolished the rule of the East India Company in our country. India became an integral part of the British Empire. The British directly administered India. The British Parliament makes the laws necessary for the administration of our country, which is under the sovereignty of the British Queen. The post of Secretary to the State of India was established in London. The Secretary of State for India, as part of the British Cabinet, is responsible to the British Parliament for the administrative affairs of our country. A 15-member council has been formed to advise the Secretary. First Secretary, Charles Woods. The Governor-General of India was changed to Viceroy. Lord Canning, the first Viceroy of our country. Lord Canning created the position of Viceroy to act as the British Crown's representative in the Indian states. The Governor-General acts as the head of the administration of the territories under British rule. The highest-ranking official who served during the company's rule in the British government, Lord Canning. A centralized system of governance was introduced in the Indian administrative system in a hierarchical manner. This law is known as the Good Governance in India Act. Queen Victoria described this act as a Magna Carta for the freedoms of the Indian people. T.B. Macaulay described this act as the law establishing a tyranny of the intellect. Magna Carta. The right of the people to question the king about issues was first proclaimed by the British King John Edward I in 1215 with the Magna Carta. Hierarchical system. A system established by the British government for the administration of India. British Queen, British Cabinet Council of Ministers. Secretary of State for India, in London. Viceroy, Governor-General, at the centre. State Governor, in the state. Collector, in the district. Taluka Officer, Taluka. Village Headman. Portfolio System. Lord Macaulay's role in shaping the English education system in India, in codifying laws as the chairman of the Law Commission, and in the formation of the Indian civil services was unique. Giving responsibility to ministers for different departments. Civil Procedure Code, CPC, Act in 1859. Indian Penal Code, IPC, in 1860. Criminal Procedure Code, CRPC, in 1861. The Cornwallis were the ones who brought a new form to the civil services in India. Magna Carta is brewing for the English education system in India, Wood's dispatch. The person who set the stage for the English education system in the country, Lord Macaulay. Council Act 1861. After the British took over the administration of our country directly through the proclamation of Queen Victoria in 1858, all the laws made by the British Parliament for the administration of our country are called Acts of Council. These laws are called Acts of Council because they are made in the name of 15 members of the Council, including the Secretary of State for India. In 1859, the portfolio system, which was introduced in our country during the Canning era, was given legitimacy. The allocation of portfolios to cabinet members in the government is called the portfolio system. The Governor-General was given the power to issue ordinances. An ordinance means a command, and has the same value as ordinary laws. The practice of presenting a budget, an annual report of the government's income and expenditure, was initiated. Indians were represented in the Central Legislative Council for the first time. They 1. Maharaja Nagendra Singh of Patiala. 2. Maharaja of Banaras Narayan Singh. 3. Sir Dinakar Rao. Legislative councils were established in Calcutta, Bombay and Madras. The establishment of high courts was facilitated. In 1862, the first High Court was established in Calcutta, and the Madras and Bombay High Courts were established in the same year. Formation of Indian National Congress -1885. The Indian National Congress was founded in 1885 by A.O. Hume, a British officer. Its first president was W.C. Banerjee. A.O. Hame described the Indian National Congress as a bulwark of the British Empire in India. R.C. Majumdar classified the Indian national movement into 3 phases. They are 1. Moderate phase, 1885-1905. 2. Extremist phase 1905-1920. 3. Gandhi era, 1920-1947. Moderate phase. In this phase, the Indian National Congress dealt with the British government through a policy of request and appeal. The Congress tried to solve the problems of the Indians by peacefully putting pressure on the British government by expressing its disagreement. The key figures who played a key role in this phase were Dadabhai Naoroji, Gopalakrishna Gokhale, Surendranath Banerjee, Mahadev Govindaranade, Madan Mohan Malaviya, Badruddin Tyaibali, Firoz Shah Mehta etc. Extremist phase. During this phase, the Indian National Congress, led by Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Bipin Chandra Pal, believed that the problems could be solved through a militant struggle rather than by peaceful means with the British. For the past 2 decades, the British had been begging for bread, but they had been met with repeated blows. Thus, Bal Gangadhar Tilak expressed the change in the Congress's outlook by stating, "Swaraj is my birthright and I will achieve it." Gandhi era. Mahatma Gandhi, who took over the leadership of the Indian National Congress after the death of Bal Gangadhar Tilak in 1920, set the stage and direction for the national movement until our country achieved independence. The period from 1920 to 1947 is described as the Gandhian era because he not only directed but also led the movement in his own style, i.e., non-violence and satyagraha, and played a key role in the country's independence and was hailed as the father of the nation. Council Act 1892. This act increased the number of members in the central and state legislative councils. The number of members of the Central Legislative Council has been increased to 47. This act increased the representation of Indians in the Central Legislative Assembly to 6. Those who became members of the Legislative Assembly: 1. Surendranath Banerjee. 2. Gopalakrishna Gokhale. 3. Dadabhai Naoroji. 4. Firoz Shah Mehta. 5. Ras Bihari Ghosh. 6. Bill Stamey. The Central Legislative Assembly has been provided with the opportunity to question all administrative matters, except the budget. For the first time in our country, the process of selecting representatives was introduced. Indirect selection method. In 1905, Lord Curzon divided Bengal. The Vande Mataram movement and the Swadeshi movement were held against the partition of Bengal. In 1906, the Muslim League was formed under the leadership of the brothers of the Nawab of Dhaka, Salimullah Ali. In 1907, the Surat split occurred between extremists and moderates in the Indian National Congress.